I felt great, mostly because Michelle did that. Every time I walked into
Every time I
I'm
saw
not
it.
kidding. Every time I walked into the room.
You would step on set, I'd be like, ha ha.
The way that I describe it is it has the action and scope of a Game of Thrones with the humor of Goonies or The Princess Bride or Indiana Jones, a little Monty Python Holy Grail, maybe a bit of the fun of Pirates of the Caribbean, and all kind of smashed and thrown together.
But they're also incredibly skilled directors. They wrote on like Spider-Man Homecoming, so they know how to tell big stories in imaginative worlds, but they know how to share that with a wide audience so you never feel left out. They've got that human story right in the middle. So like Michelle said, we just felt safe once we knew that we were in those hands.
It's got a lot of characters whose names you may not know and fans will know, but at the end of the day, it's a fun, enjoyable ride. And if some of the reviews that are coming out that we've enjoyed reading are the ones that say that you don't have to be a fan to like it. The review will start, I was never a fan, but, and that feels good to have appealed to people that wouldn't have thought would have liked it.
The tone of the movie, I mean, it's very funny, obviously, at the expense of the IP, which is kind of rare because I think a lot of things are meta these days. And there's always like a commentary that it's a movie. There's a commentary that they're living in a fantasy world, you know? And this doesn't have that. This is like, we're fully suspending disbelief and we are into believing in this world, and the humor comes from just like living.
It's about family, it's about found family, it's about facing your failures, it's about love, ultimately. And I think in today's age, look, the more films we have for a mass audience that tell a really good story about trying to be better, I think is really cool.
They approach the script in a manner of like, well, what would the most amazing adventure look like? You know, like if we were playing a game and we all had our imaginations together and we had an adventure playing Dungeons and Dragons, what would that look like with the suspension of disbelief? And then they made the movie. And I was like, that's what I'm talking about. It was so good, you know?
I felt great, mostly because Michelle did that every time I walked into
Every time I
I'm
saw
not
it.
kidding. Every time I walked into the
You would
room.
step on set, I'd be like, ha ha.
And I'd be like, there we go, that's my little ego boost for the day. That's my soundtrack as I walk in. And it suits the character because he's meant to represent an impossibly perfect hero. And then we're gonna get to have fun with that and play with it and do exactly what you would do.
Picking on him all the time.